I'm so confused.
So much tech.
I spent the last minute trying to go live on Facebook. It's like, you have to pick a game. And I'm like, I'm not playing a game, though. So anybody expecting to see us playing Mortal Kombat, I'm sorry. This is a music podcast. And yeah, hi.
Hi.
This is a new setup for us. Almost everything's brand new. Obviously, the background's still the same. That's something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. It's weird because over here it's saying that we're not live, but we're supposedly live. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm so fucking lost right now. Maybe I should check and make sure we're live on YouTube. YouTube. This is new. Like, we hit the live button earlier and it went live, and we weren't expecting it to go live. Laura says, welcome to Bob's Burgers. I hate that show. Anyway. I just want to make sure. I'm sure we're live if Laura's in there.
Yeah, she's in there, yeah.
There it is, 2:09. We're live now. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, good. New setup. I don't know nothing. We're just trying to improve the stream a little bit and get better video quality and make a little better functionality. So all I have to do is just push buttons here and
you're having fun with your new toys.
Well, it's functional. I've been using it for voiceover.
Yeah.
So, and then
That's cool.
Of course, I did I did a whole, that intro sequence there over the past week, and that's all one button. I just push it, and it gives me a 1 minute countdown and the intro music and the welcome to the show. And we're not broadcasting on all WNY right now. Oops. Oh. Hi, all WNY listeners. We're so caught up in everything else we're doing right now. I don't know. It's kind of nuts. Oh, we are live on Facebook right now, apparently too. Cool. So. Hi, Facebook Live.
Hi.
Again, we're not playing Mortal Kombat, so we really could play Mortal Kombat.
We could.
We theoretically could play Mortal Kombat because I just installed Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection on my PC.
Ooh.
And I have it set up so I can just put whatever's on this screen on the screen.
Okay.
But so I am set up for gaming. Just this isn't a gaming podcast. So, yeah. What in the fuck is she talking about now? Laura's broken again, guys, in the chat.
Laura took the brown acid.
I guess.
Oh.
Yeah. We got some new see, like, this is not working.
What about this button?
No, we're already live. So if I click that, we're double live? I don't know. I'm not fucking with anything. We're live.
Okay.
Chat is showing up in the app here instead of on YouTube. This is new shit, guys. New camera, new toy over here, new light that we just got last week.
The light is fucking with me. It really is.
These mics are only a couple of months old.
Yeah.
I'm switching desks next week too. I think I've settled. I'm gonna switch the desks.
You're gonna do it.
I think it's way more convenient to have the smaller, the smaller desk with the fold out shelf and all that. So.
All right, well, you let me know when you're doing that. I'll give you a hand.
Yeah, I'm probably tomorrow.
But, I don't know. I have a lot going on.
Yeah, well,
these times.
Oh, yeah, no, everybody's got a lot going on during these times, right? Yeah, so... Yeah, cool. I'm just... Like, we're on Facebook Live, so hi, Facebook Live. I'm not seeing any chats if you guys are in Facebook Live. I don't even know how to do that right now, honestly. Oh, hold on, multi-stream chat. No, I guess I can't do anything there. That's not showing me anything. Okay, I don't know. It's all new tech to me. But
yeah, I'm not very tech savvy. I'm just using Microsoft Office on the computer that you're letting me use, and that's keeping me busy.
You're just like, how do I print an Excel file? And I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I figured it out. You have to highlight what you want printed in Excel.
I don't think that's true.
Well, that's one way to do it.
I guess. I mean, you printed your thing.
Oh, it prints like all the pages. Like,
so like if you don't,
I just wanted one page.
You just wanted to highlight, and otherwise it prints all the empty cells too.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Now I know what's going on.
All right.
Maybe if I go on Facebook Live, if I mute the Facebook Live, we can chat with the people if anybody's watching on Facebook Live, which I don't know. I know we've got one viewer on YouTube. It's all it says right there. Yeah.
Good thing for Laura.
I wonder if my tweet went out, if I even hit the button. I don't even know if I hit the button.
Oh, dear.
I don't know. Yeah, I got all these buttons here that do all kinds of shit, and we're live on YouTube with a new episode. Head over to our channel and check it out. Hey, how about that? Yeah, all these buttons. I don't know. I don't know what half of them do, and I programmed them all.
Well, trial and error.
I guess. It just made it a lot easier. I see the broadcast thing's going, and I didn't press it.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm confused.
Well, hey, the chairs are new since last show.
Yes, new chairs.
We have new chairs. Here.
New chairs.
I can't get...
I'll slide over a slight bit here and... Just trying to get... I don't know what you're trying to do.
I'm showing the chair.
Oh, okay, I got
nice
you.
Chair.
Yeah.
I'm not getting up, though.
Shout out to Staples.
Staples, they
delivered
that fast.
We don't have a Staples here. The closest one I think is in Batavia.
I don't know.
And so we don't have a Staples here. So I was not expecting as good of service as we got. I literally ordered these, I think, like 4:47 p.m. and then was sitting in the chair typing about the chair at like 2 o'clock the next afternoon.
Yeah.
Like they came quick.
And you have to figure in that you had to build them.
Yeah. Oh, they got here quick. They were
here pretty early in the morning. It kind of scared me. I was like, who the fuck's coming in the house?
They were pretty easy to set up too. Just the one thing that I didn't know when I set up the first one was don't tighten the damn screws all the way on the arms of the chairs until you put the back on.
Yeah.
Because I just figured, the holes will line up, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So when I did the second one, it was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna tighten these. And then, they were relatively easy to set up once I figured that part out.
Yeah. They're pretty comfy.
They are very comfortable. They're very tall too. Like if I had this up, I'd be like out of frame.
Yeah.
But we got a good deal on these too. They're regular, I think, like $150. We got them for $85 each.
I can't get it to.
Are you on a cable? Is that why you're having trouble moving your chair?
No, I'm not trying to move it. I'm trying to make it grow.
You have to stand up to do that.
I don't want to.
Karina doesn't know how chairs work.
I don't want to stand up today.
This is what we're learning on today's show, is Karina doesn't know how chairs work. There you go. Oh, you're taller than me now? Is that how this is working?
Yes.
Are your feet on the floor?
No.
Okay then. All right. Yeah, this is brand new chairs. And then I ordered some storage boxes the other day. You guys have no idea how hard it is to actually order storage boxes to have delivered to your house.
Apparently.
So I went on Big Lots because Big Lots is where I usually get my storage boxes. Maybe they'll deliver. Not eligible for shipping. Okay, that's weird. So when I'm Walmart, and Walmart's like, not eligible for shipping. Target, not eligible for shipping. And then I went to Home Depot, and Home Depot's like, yeah, we'll bring it to you. Just, you want 4 of them. Okay, that's going to be an extra $75 to bring them to you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So I guess how Home Depot works is you pay them $8.99 for anything they can bring in a car. And then the bigger the vehicle they have to bring, the more it costs. So apparently the website doesn't figure in that you can just put the storage bins inside of each other because it was like, oh, okay, you need 4. It's gonna cost you $75 to ship. So it's like I'm not paying $100 for 4 fucking storage bins. So I ended up ordering a pack of 8 from Staples because they would deliver.
Yeah.
And they weren't as cheap as I usually spend on storage bins. And they're also not as great of quality as I usually get of storage bins.
But they might be okay for...
But they do the job. Just the lids don't like to stay on very tightly.
They'll be fine to keep things in the basement safe.
Yeah, exactly.
If it floods or whatever.
Exactly. So, we got 8 storage bins, and I've been cleaning up the studio. You can't see it in the shot, but we got the shelves all kind of cleared off and reorganized and...
Yeah, it actually kind of looks like a new room in here.
Yeah. Which is where I got the idea of I want to replace the table with the desk over there, and so next week we'll have a new desk on top of all the other new shit we have here. But I've spent some money trying to organize and get better quality on the YouTube and all that.
Yeah.
And then also was like we're using a new app to stream, and it's got Facebook Live, so that was kind of cool too. Like, hey, let's do Facebook Live. Well, there's the multi-stream. Leland's in there calling me Cogent.
Cogent.
All right, we can see the Facebook. We can't interact with the Facebook.
Okay.
We can reply to YouTube comments on YouTube, but we can't reply to Facebook comments other than saying something to you guys directly on the stream. So, hey.
Okay.
All right.
We seem to have it figured out now.
Yeah, kind of. Sort of. Something. But, yeah. So I cooked this week.
Yeah. What a treat.
Yeah, I don't, I don't cook often, but when I do, it's food for a couple of days. And I posted. I always post a picture of my pasta salad on Facebook whenever I'm done making pasta salad.
It is a pretty pasta salad.
And just like that's just been a thing I've done for years. Whenever I make a pasta salad, I post a picture of it on Facebook. Like, hey, just like Grandma used to make.
Aww.
And I saw Kevin, my singer. He liked the picture, and it just clicked in my head. Like, fuck, I should have gone on Facebook Live and done that.
Yeah.
Like, I should have just made it on Facebook Live and, hey, here's how I make my pasta salad. Watch me chop up sliced pepperoni because my fucking idiot Instacart order person didn't fucking get me diced pepperoni and replaced it with sliced pepperoni. It worked out fine, but it would have been way better with diced pepperoni.
I don't know.
Or if she would have gotten me just a pepperoni stick, I could have cut that up and diced that, but like...
I don't know.
I'm sitting there.
I'll take pepperoni, however it's being offered to me.
Sitting there having to cut,
a fan.
having a quarter sliced pepperoni.
Yeah.
To throw it in a salad, like this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that is a pain in the ass.
Like you couldn't just get me like mini pepperoni.
Is there mini pepperoni?
Yeah, there's mini pepperoni.
Okay.
Comes in the same kind of bag. It's just little tiny pepperoni. It's like you guys couldn't just like who would think to replace diced pepperoni with sliced pepperoni when all the other shit in the order indicates I'm making a salad?
Yeah.
My band's singer, how would you like me to word that?
Your singer. Joe monopolizes Kevin.
You're okay, our singer. The Living Brain Dead singer. Hey, we got
He's not my singer.
We got a new music video. New music video came out this past week. The Bomb the Incel Industry music video.
I'm so glad you guys finally came out with a video for that.
Yeah. It would have been much easier if, everybody's videos synced up.
It was not too bad.
No, I
think
worked
you did
out.
Great.
I managed to work it out pretty well, and hide some of the inconsistencies. But, that's up now. Living Brain Dead on YouTube. Also, it's on our Instagram. We have an Instagram TV video now of the Living Brain Dead. Kevin says, you don't own me.
Kevin, was that 2 snaps or 3?
I did 2, but he just said snaps.
I don't know. It might just be 1 snap. I need to know how much attitude goes along with this. You don't own me.
Yeah. But yeah, but no, I thought about after the fact, like, oh man, I should have done this on Facebook Live. That would have been a good way, to give half an hour of content or an hour of content just to, here, watch me do stuff.
Right.
Something for you to do,
Well, I made some cookies.
You did.
I don't remember what day that was because, as we all know, the days are blurring together.
They are.
Thank goodness I make 3 snaps.
Z-shape.
Nice.
Yeah. All I knew was that I was looking forward to Wednesday so I could play with all this new gear.
Yeah.
We actually, it was another cutting it close thing because we was like, okay, well, we've got this new this battery coming for the camera to plug it into the wall so we don't have to, worry about the battery dying during the show or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, oh, it's coming Wednesday. Like, of course it's fucking coming Wednesday.
Yeah,
why wouldn't it?
it?
Like, you guys can't just deliver shit early. Like, I don't understand. Like, I understand that we're trying to get essentials to people first. That's important.
Right.
I'm not denying that, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing or anything. I'm just saying, are we? It just feels like Amazon is withholding stuff. Like, yeah, we could ship this. Like, it's in their fucking warehouse.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, yeah, we could ship this to you, but we're not gonna.
Yeah.
And then like this, it didn't ship out till last night, and I'm just like, hey, Amazon.
Yeah.
And
It's even gonna get here.
They're like, oh yeah, sometimes things will ship out the day of, and you'll get it. You'll still get it on time, and sure enough, it shipped out late last night. There was the battery. There was a pack of batteries that I had ordered that wasn't supposed to be here until the 20th.
Those rechargeables?
Rechargeables.
Cool.
And then a pack of address labels that I didn't need, and I only bought because they were on sale. And I'm like, hey, I need these. And then I'm like, oh, I already have these. Oops.
Okay.
Oh, well, now I have more. I have plenty. Because there's like 30 a sheet.
Glasses.
Cat hair in your glasses?
Yeah.
We got the door open. There might be a cat running in here today. I didn't even realize the door was open.
Let's go with it. Reese!
Don't call the cats in here. I put some nice pictures of one of our cats when he was a kitten. I put them on the desk for you to see.
Yeah.
But they're so bright they don't show up on the camera. Hey, Dennis is on the Facebook.
Hi.
There we
Hi,
go.
Dennis.
You can. I see how this works. It shows me the Facebook icon when people are on Facebook watching.
Yeah.
This is new.
It's cool.
We're learning. We're learning as we go. So
these kids with their technology.
Yeah. This is how all the Twitch streamers do it.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's a Twitch?
Twitch is like mostly geared towards gamers.
Oh.
But yeah, that's Kevin says, "Show me the kitties." Maybe they'll wander in here if we keep the door open.
Yeah.
Maybe. She knows better now. Now
Maybe
she doesn't even.
Maybe if you guys all call Reese, she'll hear you.
Hey, my mom's watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi.
No, see, I was trying to call Reese when you had the bedroom door open over there with your computer.
Yeah.
Dennis gets yelled at for calling it the Facebook. So I had the door open. You had the door open over there, and I was trying to call her to keep her out of there, and she just was looking at me like, I'm not falling for that. Fuck you. I know I'm not allowed in there. She knows better. Sometimes she'll come to the door. She'll start arguing with me.
Yeah, she gets sassy.
Oh, yeah. She yells.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, so I doubt we'll have cats in here unless we both happen to leave the room, which if we're on the stream, we would probably not both be leaving the room.
I can't think of a good reason.
No.
I can think of reasons, but none of them are any good.
Yeah, because they will run in here if I'm not in here.
Yeah.
And then as soon as I get back, they're like, oh, shit. And they just scurry out.
They either try to run really, really fast so that you won't see them, or like stop and freeze so you won't see them. It's one or the other.
Yeah. We got broken Laura Moore in the YouTube chat there. she's just been, I don't know if she's off her meds or what the last couple of weeks. She's just spewing nonsense in the YouTube chat.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. That's okay. We're prepared for when regular Laura gets back. We've got plans for that. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty much been my week, is buying stuff, cleaning stuff.
Yeah.
Programming stuff, voicing stuff, narrating the trailer for a COVID-19 conspiracy video movie.
That sounds neat.
You ever see Loose Change, the 9/11 documentary?
I did not.
Where they were like, oh, well, all this convenient stuff happened that indicates that the U.S. government did it. It's basically the same goddamn thing. It's just like, oh, well, back in 2017, we sold the coronavirus to Wuhan, China, to be released at a later date.
Okay.
Yeah, people believe this bullshit, I'm sure. Which, sadly, people believe that bullshit.
People do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, I would have to do a lot of research before I'm not going to say that. I believe some crazy things. I can't think of anything offhand, but I do know that I'm a little out there sometimes.
I mean, there are some things that have, conspiracy theories that have evidence behind them that is like, okay, you know what? I believe that one. I, to this day, believe Paul McCartney is not the real Paul McCartney.
Really?
I believe that one.
Okay.
And there's actually a fantastic website out there that shows you pictures from earlier Beatles albums before Paul supposedly died, and pictures from later Beatles albums.
Okay. That
show the difference in the face between the two Paul McCartneys.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I kind of believe that. And really, like, what is our evidence that, Paul McCartney is still alive, other than, oh, no, the Beatles debunked that rumor. They said that it wasn't true. That's your proof? The Beatles said it wasn't true, so you believe it? The Beatles, who have the reason who have a reason to fake, to replace Paul McCartney if he actually died,
right? Who
benefit from you believing that this is really Paul McCartney? You believe them when they say that this guy's not dead. That's your proof. There have been 5 different Andrew WKs. Yes, Billy Shears. That's one of the at the end of when they introduced Sgt. Pepper's at the beginning of the album, and they go into with a little help from my friends, they say Billy Shears. That's supposedly the name of the guy that replaced Paul McCartney.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
Okay. How do you spell Shears? I feel like,
Shears.
EARS.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dennis.
So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, is it entirely possible that that's just a rumor and everything's made up, and that's really Paul McCartney out there that you see on all these, charity things that he does?
Yeah.
Sure. It's possible. It's also possible that he's dead, and the Beatles just said that he wasn't dead so that people didn't think he was dead.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong here.
I feel like you think that you do know.
I maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right. I don't know. The evidence is there.
I don't feel like the evidence is strong enough.
I think it's
I haven't seen this website you speak of.
I'll have to find it again, and I'll post it later somewhere
cool.
if I find it. If I remember to find it, because we're early in the show right now, so
True.
By the end of the show, I might just be like, "Ooh, wrestling," which is usually how things go at the end of the show. Dennis says you should see the fat dude that took over his body. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, just leave your thoughts in the comments if you're watching on YouTube or in the chat on Facebook. I don't fucking know. Let me know. If you think Paul McCartney's dead? We'll see. Yeah. I guess. I don't know, but I don't even know how we got on that topic. But we were talking about
conspiracies.
I did a voice for like some conspiracy movie about COVID. Like, and the guy's like, "Oh, you did a great job. I'll be back." And I'm like half tempted to block him so I don't have to do any more of that shit. Like, this is, but
I mean,
you know,
it's
money,
not like
money's money, but
yeah, it's not like it's Nazi propaganda or something like that. It's harmless conspiracy theories.
I don't believe that COVID-19 was created in the U.S. and sold to Wuhan, China. But $15 is $15, right? Anyways,
better knee.
Yeah.
How's that feeling, dude?
Never forget that. That was like really our actual first date. Really,
yeah.
Was that it was that show, and he just kind of the wave the flag show.
Started with a bang.
Yeah, he blew out his knee in the first song and just
and killed it. Even though he did that,
I'm a shill for the almighty dollar. Okay, maybe I am. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe I mean, hey, I'm just happy I can, like, you know, see a deal on a chair and be like, "Ooh, I'm buying 2 of those."
Yeah, I was happy too.
Instead of like, "Oh man, I wish I could afford that." Like there you go, you're back down to normal size.
I don't know. I felt kind of powerful up there.
Because you were up higher than me, or just you were up by like an inch.
This is just like disappointing. Now I'm below you.
And my chair won't go any lower. I have to have my chair on the lowest setting to have my feet on the floor. That's how big these chairs are. I'm not like I'm only I may only be 5'8", but but like still, that's like average height. I would say.
I'd say.
You know? So, you know, these are pretty damn big chairs.
Yeah. Cozy.
Yeah. I fell asleep yesterday in the chair. I wasn't feeling well, and I just kind of was like in the middle of a edit, and I just kind of crashed. I woke up like half an hour later, and I was like, wow, I feel like shit.
Was that late in the night?
It was earlier in the night, actually, and then I was like just trying to get everything I needed to get done, while also following Brian on Twitter, who was also not feeling well, and trying to do voiceovers. But he was worse than I was.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, you know, like you feeling worse than I am and still working means I should get my ass up and get back in the booth and finish this fucking work. So I should reach out to him at some point and see how he's doing today.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Because I'm doing better. But yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm doing better. I feel a little better.
I'm sure Sloppy Joe's for breakfast helped.
I'm sure they did. There was 2 of them, and I was just... and I woke up at like noon, but I ended up going out to the living room at like 1 o'clock after you're like, "Hey, do you want breakfast?" I'm like, "Yes, I also want to wait for this package that's coming today."
Yeah.
With this battery. You know, everything like all showed up at once, and I was happy. I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool. I don't have to wait for any more shit."
Yeah.
And I get in here, and I'm putting shit in the storage boxes. I get a text from the landlady, and she says, "Oh, yeah, I know there's a giant box on the porch, but I'll, we'll bring it in when my daughter gets home from work or whatever." Like, are you sure there's a giant box on the porch? Because there was a giant heavy box on the porch that was mine that would have my storage bins. 8 storage bins, surprisingly heavy.
Yeah, they pile up.
I wasn't expecting them to be as heavy. Like, it wasn't that they were like heavy and I couldn't carry them. It was that they, you know, that weight and that size of a box.
Yeah.
That size of a box, and trying to bring it through all the doors back here and everything to get it in here, get shit in the bins and get them out of here. Did you notice the costume box?
Oh my God!
Costume box is
Where is it?
Storage bin in the basement.
Great. What am I gonna do when I need costumes?
Go in the basement and open the storage bin.
My tutus are in the hallway closet.
Well, yeah, but all the wigs and the crowns and the glasses and the fedoras and all that other
the important stuff.
All that other stuff, that's all in the basement now. So, all right, it is.
Did you ever see Mr. Dress Up?
No, but I've heard of it.
He had a tickle trunk, and that was where his costumes were.
I see.
And you had to unlock it. You had to tickle the tickle trunk. It was a Canadian show. If anyone else has seen it,
I'm I haven't seen it, but I'm sure other people have.
It was my favorite show.
I remember it being a thing, but I don't remember ever watching it.
It was on between Sesame... I think it was between Sesame Street and Fred Penner's Place. Do you remember Fred Penner's Place?
Nope.
Also a Canadian show. Well, you guys missed out.
I don't know. My favorite Canadian show was Hockey Night in Canada. All right, time for some music.
All right, what are we going to listen to?
Laura's not in the chat yelling at us about it. I'm kind of disappointed about that. Anyway, so this is the band Fernway. They're doing a live stream of some sort this week, I think.
Stand by. All right, we have RJ DeMarco of Fernway playing the music, the May Alliance Showcase for Music is Art.
And we'll be talking about that when we get back. So Kevin loved Mr. Dress Up, he says.
Good, anyway, you would, Kevin, because he dresses up.
He does. Anyway, here we go. This is Fernway on All WNY, Think So Joe Show.
I said enough, I said too much, I overflow with passion. It's my curse, it's my creed, it's one of these days my actions finally take their toll on me and separate my soul from my body.
Fernway on All WNY, Think So Joe Show.
That was a nice change of pace for what we usually do.
It legitimately says on Facebook we're playing Mortal Kombat. We are not playing Mortal Kombat. This is a music podcast. Just it forced me to put that we were playing a video game. And it's like, what video game are you playing? Like, none. And it's like, did you mean this game? Like, no. So I just put the last video game I was playing. I was playing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, which I fucking hate Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I really fucking do. Like, I was a fan of Mortal Kombat 3, the original Mortal Kombat 3. Mm-hmm. And then they decided to upgrade the game. And yeah, it says we're playing Mortal Kombat. Hi, Brian. Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Hey, dude.
Anyway, but yeah, so anyway, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 just was this upgrade, and it's like, hey, look, we added new characters and new backgrounds and all these new secrets and everything. And we also added Jade, who is the cheapest fucking character in the history of fucking video games.
Oh.
Like, and I'm not the only one that feels this way. The reason I have the game on my computer now is there was a deal the other day on it, and somebody in the comments of the deal was like, "Oh, I fucking hate this game for playing it. Like playing against Jade was fucking terrible." And like, "Oh, good, I'm not the only one." And then somebody else like replied like, "Oh, good, I'm not the only one." You know, so it's like, oh, okay. Brian's feeling better, thankfully.
Good.
Yeah. So that was, but you can't just get Mortal Kombat 3 now. Like I actually like tweeted to Arcade 1UP, like the reason I don't have Mortal Kombat Arcade 1UP is because like fuck Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Give me Mortal Kombat 3 and we'll talk. I'll play that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a fan of Ultimate because like I don't care mostly for the new characters. I still play as the same 3 characters I played as in regular Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah. But
they've neutered those characters, like, some of the things you could do with them.
That sounds
so it's like
harsh.
So like this is terrible. This sucks. Why am I, I don't like this game very much and it's cheap. The AI is just terrible in it. But of course, I love Mortal Kombat 2, so of course I'm going to have the Mortal Kombat arcade collection.
Right.
I have a Mortal Kombat tattoo. This isn't a knock on Mortal Kombat as a franchise as a whole. It's just a knock on one particular shitty fucking game in the franchise.
Yeah.
Anyways. So this is tomorrow night. You can spend your Thursday evening with the Buffalo Chamber Players. Hosted by BCP Artistic Director Jans Costello, our virtual concerts bring you an assortment of past performances, new recordings made exclusively for these events, and live performances. These concerts stream simultaneously on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Hey.
Oh, like
sounds familiar. Hi. Anyway, so choose your preferred platform. Links will be posted in the event page and on their website, buffalochamberplayers.org. Around 30 minutes before the stream starts. They don't know how URLs are supposed to be structured. They have https://www. They forgot the slashes.
Yeah.
Anyway, help us spread the word by sharing our event and inviting your friends. See you Thursday. That is tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
That's cool. If you need, like, a difference in your taste of music, you need to switch something up, like, this would be a really nice, refreshing cleanse for your palate, musically speaking.
Brian is, we are talking about music, and Brian's pulling the Laura Moore thing. Oh, you know what? That's fucking Laura. Anyway, yeah. Anyways, going on also tomorrow from 4 to 10 p.m., it is the Broadcast from the Bunker's second transmission. That is a DIY live stream concert taking place on YouTube with performances by Lee Resistant, Basement Dweller, Jonathan of Napoleon, The Vile O Villain, Janie Crash and the Tall Man, Group Chat, Kylie, Ryan of Church on Sunday, and Nile and The Rough Go. I didn't see that one because there's no link under it.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a link under it except that last one. That's tomorrow from 4 to 10 p.m.
4 to 10.
And I assume it's on YouTube and there's a link.
YouTube
there's a link in the event page.
Yep.
Anyway.
Also,
this one going on is this Saturday. An acoustic stumble through Robbie Takak's Goo Goo Dolls contributions. GGDS is what he wrote. But anyway, and more in his second home concert stream of the 2020 COVID-19 pause. That's May 8th at 7 p.m. right here on Facebook.
Okay.
And join him in supporting a good cause. He's raising money for Kaleida Health Foundation's COVID-19 response. And your contribution will make an impact whether you donate $5 or $500. Every little bit helps. Thank you for your support. And he's included information on his page for about the Kaleida Health Foundation. So you can go there. You can donate right now on this event page.
Cool.
I don't know if this is an event page or if this is I think it's just a fundraiser page actually. So you can go donate, and then Robbie on Saturday is going to be doing some live streaming of some of his contributions to the Goo Goo Dolls and some original stuff, and that might be fun to watch and interesting. And if you've heard Robbie's songs, as opposed to Johnny's songs in the Goo Goo Dolls.
I actually don't know the difference, like stylistically. I don't know the Goo Goo Dolls that well.
Well, if you don't know them that well, you wouldn't know. But if you listen to any of their albums, you definitely know which ones are which.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'll be interesting to check out.
Yeah.
It's May 8th at 7 p.m. on Facebook. The May Virtual Alliance Showcase from Music is Art for the Buffalo Music Alliance thing that I can't ever remember the name of.
Music Industry Alliance?
Yes, the Music Industry Alliance. You can go, this is Saturday? Is this? Tuesday, May 12th at 7:30. You can't go out and see live music right now, so we're bringing live music to you. Hosted by Sarah Elizabeth, 3 of our incredibly talented Alliance members will be streaming an in-the-round concert live on our Facebook page. Tuesday, May 12th at 7:30. Donations to the individual artists as well as directly to Music is Art will be gratefully accepted. And that's going to include Garrett Shea, who we're playing a little bit later on the show. R.J. DeMarco, the frontman for alternative groove rock band. Steve Ballesteri, a Buffalo singer-songwriter and one-man band. And donations to Music is Art will be gratefully accepted at PayPal at director@musicisart.com.
Cool. That should be good.
Yeah. And
what else?
Saturday, I don't know how this got after the
chronologically.
Something
this
got
was wrong.
flipped here. Yeah, this is going on Saturday at 7 p.m. This is Homes with the Tones, featuring the Magic Tones. Magic Tones live stream show 1. Look, they even got a little stream deck there. Live video feed, chat, music, and the power of communication with the Magic Tones. Get your spatulas and set them next to you, and it'd be just like being at a show, I'm sure.
I have 4 spatulas. They're all for different things.
Did you get them at Spatula City? Spatula City, Spatula City, Spatula City. That's the one thing I miss about my old board is I could have thrown the echo effect.
Yeah.
Actually, technically, I could do that. I just didn't like the app that it had me download.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, so I uninstalled it. And it's stupid. It was the same. Remember, I was showing you last week. There was a button to press to mute for sensor beep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was. I had to download an app for that, so I downloaded the app. I'm like, that's cool. And then it's like, okay, now set this as your default microphone. Like, no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's got live captions on Facebook.
I know that creeps me out a little.
It knows what I'm saying. I don't know.
Is there a person that's just
I'm
dictated to?
I'm sure it's speech recognition because YouTube does not on live. I don't think, but it does the same.
Oh.
Maybe it does. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Wouldn't it be weird if we were reading the captions and it answered us?
It would be. Anyway, I don't know how these work. I just know we're on them.
We're doing it.
Yeah. So we're on the YouTube and we're on Facebook Live. I said the YouTube.
The YouTube and the Facebook Live.
We're on the YouTube and the Facebook Live. We thought we'd try something different today. Just, hey, let's throw this out to Facebook and see what kind of response we get there. And, as well as, of course, our usual YouTube stream. And we've improved the look for those of you who are just joining us and never seen this show before. Last week we were on a slightly worse camera.
Yeah. The light is new as of last week. This nice even lighting.
Yeah.
Even lighting. Here, even lighting.
There's even lighting on the back.
Weather people have it rough, man. Like, how do you point?
like that. It's right there. There's the green screen. See? I actually, the green screen's pretty evenly lit right now too, so we could actually take that out if we wanted to.
Yeah.
It would freeze our camera for a second, so I don't want to.
Oh, then
don't want to. We just want to have a nice smooth stream for you guys.
Yeah.
nice smooth stream, nice crystal clear, not pixelated like we were over the past, what have we been doing this, 6 months now?
Oh my goodness.
We started December 25th. We started on Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Laura says, new rule from Scott, no tattoos are allowed on all WNY. The good thing is that we're not on an all WNY channel with the tattoos. You can listen to us on all WNY. You can't see our tattoos.
Valid arguments on both points.
We're on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Boom.
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 Boom. I need a bomb gif to pop up and explode. I can do that. I can't do it now.
Can't do it instantaneously.
I have to program it, and then I can just have a one-button thing where boom. Of course, all the buttons are taken up, so...
You don't have another page?
Oh, yeah, I can make another page. I'm going to make another page. I just took up this last button today because I made a thing for the end of the show.
Oh.
It's just a picture that says thanks for watching.
Oh, spoiler.
I mean, nobody watches through the end of the show. As soon as the music comes on, numbers drop to 0. Sorry to anybody who, is excited about us playing. Garrett Shea's a fantastic artist. We were listening to him earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to be playing his song tonight, and hopefully you guys will stick around and listen to it. Hopefully this doesn't drop to 0 before we're off the air.
I will be honest, dinner will be on before Garrett Shea is done singing. But that's for you because I'm fasting.
Laura, I did a video about tattoos on YouTube. Can you tell me what the name of that video was? I did. It was part of the Things You Might Not Know YouTube series.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm thinking of you remember we were talking about, I was thinking of doing a scripted music podcast where I'm playing artists from everywhere, basically.
Oh.
Or if I were to do another podcast. Mm-hmm. So I think I would call it Bands You Might Not Know.
Okay.
And just make it kind of a spin-off of the Things You Might Not Know series. And, if I were to do it, I just don't know when the fuck I would do it because I barely have time to do this show.
No.
And this show's scheduled. We're like, yeah, we're going to do this, everyone. Like, I would probably just like take an afternoon and just knock out like 6 or 7 episodes.
Yeah.
And just be like, yeah, okay, that's done. I don't have to worry about that for a couple of months.
There's a kitty.
There is a kitty right outside the door. She's eating.
She's eating, so she's...
Anyway.
I want the kitty.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Cats. I'm reading there's a kitty right outside the door. She's eating, so she's anyway. I'm reading the captions. We got captions. Like, the video just happened to pop up in my feed while I was scrolling through Facebook during the last song break. Like, oh, hey, look, there's our video. I want to see our video on Facebook. And my face looks brighter on Facebook, I think. And I think it's just the different screens, though.
It might be the screens.
I think it's the difference in the brightness of the screens, which is why I want to get another one of these screens, so I have two that
makes sense.
So that they're both the same level and the same look.
Joe has John Cena tattoos. Where are those tattoos, Joe?
I do not have John Cena tattoos. Well, maybe I do have John Cena tattoos. You just can't see them. How? Oh, geez! Look at that. That's pretty on time. Somebody laugh react to that. I saw a laugh react pop up at that one. Anyway.
So.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah. So, hi, whoever laugh reacted. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate everybody watching. It's fun to know that we're getting out to more people because now we're on Facebook Live too.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have just shared it to my own Facebook. I don't know if I could. It was like you need a Facebook gaming page, and I'm like, I'm not starting a new page for this. Fuck that.
Right.
So let me do it on my own. But it's like, what game are you playing? Anyway, I've shared it to my own face. It fucked up. Reading the caption.
Facebook fucked up Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook doesn't know how to type Facebook. Hey, look, we rock.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
Yeah. glad everybody's enjoying the show. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. We're doing our best every week to improve things and make things run a little smoother and look a little nicer and sound
our buddy in the background.
Sound pretty good. Yeah. He's a little bit blurry now because we got. I'm trying to get a camera with better aperture, so that the background just blurs. Like, and I'm watching all these YouTube videos. Like, here's how you get a blurry background. 1, buy a green screen. 2, take a picture of your room. Like, no. Like, I part of me does want to buy a green screen just to set right behind us and have a.
There's room now.
There's room, yeah.
I can actually see this happening now.
Well, I got to find...
made a huge...
Now I want to get just a pop-up one. I don't want to get one that goes on a stand.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to buy another stand, I'm just going to use this one that's hanging on the wall here. And,
yeah, true.
Yeah. Laura says she's enjoying you, but that I'm awful. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Which, what else is new, Laura? Laura watches just because she doesn't like me. She's like, ooh, that fucking guy again. I'm watching his stupid show.
Yeah.
So I could tell him how stupid he is.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's. Am I wrong? Is that not how it comes across? The average Howard Stern listener listens for 30 minutes. The average Howard Stern hater listens for an hour and a half.
Right.
They want to see what he's going to say next. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, Howard Stern's Private Parts.
Yes, that's one that we have both seen.
Yeah, wow. Surprising. That's a rare it's a rare crossover mix there.
That's
you've
not
seen a movie
happening with The Notebook or Up or...
I've never seen The Notebook, so you don't have to... Yeah. I've never seen The Notebook. I never will see The Notebook.
Yeah, same.
I will watch Up every night, but I will never give you up. I'm never going to give you... She hasn't killed me yet, guys.
The only reason that I'm not divorcing you is because you won't marry me.
I'm not allowed to marry you. I'm not allowed to marry you, and that's a good rule. And I'm perfectly okay with that rule. Yes, it does work for us. But yeah, that's yeah, guys. She hasn't killed me yet, so she must not hate it that much, right? I don't even do it to you anymore, really. Every now and then, it gets done.
It gets done, and
it gets done. It gets done on my behalf by other people.
Yes, it does.
Like, I don't have to do anything. Somebody will just see something and tag me.
You know what the best is?
And then you'll see it.
The best is now, every time I wash my goddamn hands.
You're following CDC guidelines and timing your 20 seconds to the chorus of Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up.
It's not bad enough that I have to do it when you're washing your hands. I have to hear you singing it.
Well, see, like, you're supposed to sing the happy birthday song twice, but, that gets old after a while.
Yeah, it really does.
So some people came up with some fun ways to time 20 seconds. I need one of these stream decks in there. I could just put a timer on it and hit the button.
There you go. Do you guys have any hand wash songs that you use to time your hand washing?
Yeah, you could tell Google to help you wash your hands, and it'll sing you a stupid song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know if I can angle my microphone over towards the Google and have it do it, or if that would even be, like, acceptable. That might be a copyright thing.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we are on a Google-based platform over here on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe they'll hit us with a copyright claim, because that doesn't happen every week. Almost every week, we're like, oh, hey, look, copyright claim. Hey, who copyright claimed us last episode? Oh, hey, Sarah Elizabeth. It's an auto thing. Like, she's not going out of her way to be like, hey, they played my fucking song, they owe me money. But YouTube is like, oh, you played her song, you owe her money. Mm-hmm. Or we don't owe her money, but she can copyright claim the episode and get money for that portion of the episode, basically. I don't know if it's the full episode. I think we were talking about this last week, weren't we? I saw Jared Dines did a video, Trapped Headstrong.
Mm-hmm.
He did a cover, and I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
they get money from this.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do this? We don't want them to have money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want them to have money.
Oh, this chair is awesome, guys. My butt is not asleep at all.
Oh, you were sitting on just like
like a kitchen chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, with arms.
Big ass kitchen chair that was right in my fucking way all the time.
Now I'm on wheels. Push me out of the way.
I'm not saying while you were on the air. I'm saying while you were off the air, and this chair's just sitting in the middle of the room, and I'm like, okay, this thing's pretty big.
Yeah.
Now it's in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the way there, but that's okay.
We put it in the your office / my kid's room.
Yes.
And then it was like, hey, we got new chairs, so here's my old office chair.
Yeah, I like that better.
Yeah.
It's the wheels mostly.
Yeah.
It's mobility.
I'm sitting in that chair last week, and like knowing that these chairs are coming the next day, I'm like, well, thanks for the memories, old friend. 10 years of this office chair.
Holy cannoli.
That chair is 10 years old. Unbelievably, that lasted that long, and it's still holding up to this day, and it's still in good shape. It squeaks a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is why we have WD-40.
WD-40. I knew we needed it for something.
Which I found yesterday, finally. Yes. Like, it'd been buried behind the records.
Well, we have it now.
No, Laura, I cannot unplug my microphone. I mean, I could. It's not phantom powered, so it wouldn't damage anything. But no, it might make a pop, and that might annoy the other listeners who are actually enjoying the show. Just look back at the camera. No, Laura, I cannot unplug my mic. I should probably scroll off that so I'm not distracted by my own closed captioning. Oh, look, Karina scrolled off of it for me. I didn't have to. But, yeah. Saw somebody, a couple of people were like, oh, hey, look, this is the future of concerts, drive-in concerts. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, that's not the future of concerts.
I wouldn't like it.
That doesn't work because there's people who can't drive. There's people who don't drive. There's kids who aren't of legal age to drive that are going to concerts for the first time. I was 15 when I saw Metallica. Yeah. Like, if we had to drive into that concert, that would have sucked. Like, how the fuck are we going to go? So, no, that is not the future of concerts. No. I mean,
it's one option.
It's an option. It's something you can, it's something that's certainly doable. Yeah. But no.
It's not a replacement for a concert.
It's not good. It's not a good setup, and that's, could you imagine the accidents? Especially at Darien Lake for like country concerts.
Oh my God.
We've had this conversation, Brian and I had this conversation years ago on the show about country concerts and like the aftermath of country concerts at Darien Lake and how many people get arrested.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's, no, I was 15, Laura, 15. Pay attention. If you're gonna sit in the chat and criticize, pay attention. Anyway. But yeah, so Brian and I had this conversation. We were talking about all the country concerts, all people. You always hear about people getting arrested for public drunkenness. Yeah. At these country concerts, and I'm like, you don't hear about that at like fucking Korn or Slipknot or anything, like no, not nearly as much as you hear about it from like the country concerts. And I don't know if G and I, my buddy G, we've had that conversation before too, and he's like, well, I can't find statistics on this, and like, okay, I'm not saying that this is a worldwide phenomenon, but specifically at Darien Lake, right? Whenever I see a news report about public drunkenness and how many drunkenness arrests there were at concerts, it's typically country concerts. Yeah. And that's not a knock on the genre. It's
a knock on the fans of the genre.
Well, yeah, it's a knock on specifically Western New York fans of the genre who go there, get drunk, and get kicked out, and they're like, why'd I get kicked out? Yeah. And then they try to get back in, and they get kicked out again, and then they end up in the paper, and they're like, oh, well, I shouldn't have gotten kicked out in the first place, let alone the second time, when I shouldn't have been in there. after I get kicked out the first time. It's always like Keith Urban concerts and shit like that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't see that for, like, Slayer.
No, you really just don't. I think it's just because it's different kinds of people.
Did it work? I don't know if it worked. I pushed the button. It says it worked. There it is. All right, yeah. All right, Laura is correct, though. It is music time.
What do we got now?
We've got Shambles.
Ooh.
Shambles. Shout out to Shambles. I wore this shirt in my music video, and I'm wearing it today. So this song is called Millennials on All WNY, the Think So Joe Show. Shambles on All WNY, Think So Joe Show.
That really makes me miss shows.
Me too. One of the last people I got to hang out with before all this lockdown stuff happened was Ryan from Shambles.
Right.
We went to a Sabres game.
Yeah.
It was the last Sabres home game before all this shit went down. So,
oh man,
before everything got locked down and sports got paused and life got paused and
yeah.
So I mean, I lived it up for that last like couple of weeks before.
You did.
Like I went to SmackDown and I went to a hockey game and I went to I played 2 shows.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So it was fun. Mortal Kombat 11 DLC pack to include Shiva, RoboCop, and Dewey from Malcolm in the Middle.
Dewey wins every time.
Unless he's fighting Jade in Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're right.
I don't know if we get in trouble for not actually like playing Mortal Kombat on a stream that says that we're playing Mortal Kombat.
I doubt it.
I don't know.
What are they doing about it?
Yeah, right. And everybody's working at home from Facebook anyway.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I haven't played Mortal Kombat 11 in a while. I need to do that soon.
Yeah.
Get some Mortal Kombat in. I was playing some NHL earlier.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to do that, and then I went and took a nap.
I ate and then I played NHL. So
that was
you
the
actually
correct series of events.
You actually had gone to watch TV in the bedroom.
Yeah,
after
I just
finished.
took a nap. I didn't. TV was a cover story.
I figured. It usually is. So I ended up playing a little bit of NHL.
Yeah,
and waiting for my stuff to get here.
Cool.
So, we got the nicer camera. Yeah. Get a better picture. I had to actually turn the light around because we were getting just a really bad lens flare.
Oh, that light.
Yeah, so I had to face it away from the camera.
Yeah, which is what I thought was gonna be the application originally. Anyways, remember?
Yeah, I mean we could literally turn that light off and you'd still be able to see us perfectly fine, which is nice because with that other camera you wouldn't have been able to do that.
No.
Yeah, but yeah. This is the camera is working out just as well as I thought it was going to.
Look at your eyes. Look at how blue
I
they
know,
are.
I know.
They pop.
I know. I see that.
I just want to.
Also, the red from my headphones here.
Yeah.
It's nice and bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colors.
Yeah. And I'm really glad that I kind of whenever I do something new, I kind of obsess over it and watch tons of YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I was, kind of watching some YouTubers and Twitch streamers and how they do their setups for their Twitch streams and for their YouTube live streams and whatever they do. Just kind of getting an idea of, okay, here's how we do lighting and here's how we set up the camera. And it never even crossed my mind. Oh shit, I should probably set the aperture and the ISO settings and everything on the camera to make it look better and look well lit and not having it on a 2100 ISO and everything looks grainy as fuck.
I don't know what any of that stuff does.
So but if you're looking at if we're looking at our stream here, everything's just smooth and it looks like you're just looking at us. Kind of, I guess, sort of. You can see all the blemishes on my face.
I covered mine up. I could do the same for you next week.
Meh.
I don't know if our skin tones match really, though.
I don't think so.
I have a translucent powder, though.
I am pretty damn light.
You are, and I'm pretty damn olive.
Yeah. But yeah, so I kind of was watching YouTube videos all week, okay, how do other streamers do this stuff, and what do they use their stream decks for, and what camera settings and what lights do everybody use, and I'm watching this guy and he's like, all right, well, there's this $1,200 light, but we're gonna make it for $5.
Ooh.
And I'm like, okay, show me how. And he's like, here's the links to everything, and here's how you do it. And he literally linked a pie pan, an LED light strip, and I think some mesh fabric or something to go over as a diffuser. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That looks pretty easy to do and cheap and excellent. But we got this adjustable light here. This doesn't even have to be
looking right at the light.
This doesn't have to be this bright, but
it's bright.
It is bright. It doesn't have to. We can make it lower for next week, I guess. We're not gonna fuck with it now.
No, let's not fuck with it now.
We're not gonna fuck with anything while we're on the air. We're on the air. We're streaming. Everything's working. And we don't want to fuck with that, I guess. So we want to keep everything working. That's kind of the important thing
Ow, I just ran over my toe.
Ouch. That's what happens when you gotta watch out with these.
I didn't get it that chairs. Good. Look at me. I'm like playing bumper cars with the chairs. Hey,
nice
Joe.
Chairs. These are very nice chairs. We got them from Staples. We got them on sale. We got a really good, like they were already on sale, and then we had a coupon code.
Gosh.
So we paid $200 for two like $150 chairs. Nice. I think they're $100. They might even be $200 chairs, honestly.
Oh wow.
But I actually, what happened? I was on Slick Deals, and somebody had a deal for like a smaller chair that was trying to pass itself off as a manager chair, but it was just like a regular task chair.
Okay.
With like an angled back or some shit. And so, you know, the entire comment section was, well, you know, I'm the assistant manager. Can I still use this chair? And then somebody else would reply to the comment like, assistant to the manager. Because, you know, The Office.
Yes.
I've seen The Office. I get the joke.
Yeah.
Anyway. And so I'm like scrolling through and I'm like, I don't really want this chair. And then I kind of went on Staples and I was looking at other chairs and I saw this one and I'm like, can I use that same coupon code? And sure enough. And then the next day it showed up as a Slick Deal and I'm like, I bought one yesterday. Fuckers. Haha.
You fuckers.
I beat you motherfuckers to that one. Got them in the color I want. Y'all are stuck with tan.
Tan. Who wants a tan chair?
Especially if you're going to go on live, if you're using it for live streaming.
Yeah.
You know, it's a nice background here. And,
right.
It
looks a little bit more professional.
You know, it would have looked cooler to have gaming chairs, but you know, who need, you know, as long as I can fucking sit down in it, who gives a fuck
True.
what it looks like? You know? I mean, I guess on a stream, on a YouTube live stream or whatever, you know, or your Facebook live stream and all that, like. I'm looking at the different screens because, like, Facebook's open over here and YouTube's open over here. So I'm looking at the difference, like, Facebook. Like, I'm talking to the people on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to people on YouTube. But, you know, I guess if you're doing a live stream, I guess it does matter what your chair looks like. But for me, like, if I'm just sitting around editing voiceovers, who the fuck cares what my chair looks like as long as I'm comfortable.
Yeah, comfort is definitely key.
Yeah, these are nice chairs. I crashed out in this one yesterday, and I was still not in pain afterwards. So
that's good.
You know, at least not pain caused by the chair. I was in a little.
However, from me beating you up,
a little discomfort, not from maybe from you beating me up. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I took a nap. Maybe you beat me up and I didn't know.
You were taking up too much of the bed, so
I take up too much. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I come to bed. I've got like this much room,
and then I move over for you.
I got like this much room, and then the cat's like taking up this much of it. So it's like, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
I do what I can to move over for you.
Yes, you do.
But that cat is always in the way.
Always.
And if she's not, she comes running to get in the way.
You see the door.
When you're getting in.
The door has been open the whole time.
Yes,
the cat has not run in.
Reese.
Stop calling the cat. She doesn't need to think that she's allowed in here.
She won't think. She'll know.
Anyway. All we got to do is leave the room and the cats will run in here. They'll be like, ooh, unsupervised room that we're not allowed to go in.
Yeah.
And they'll run in, and as soon as I get in here, they're like, oh, shit. That's how it usually goes.
He can't see me.
I'll notice that one of them's missing, and I'll be like, Squirrel, where the fuck are you? Yep. And she'll just come running out from behind something like...
Oh, man.
You know what I could do is, like, if somebody subscribes to the channel, it's not set up to do this, so don't subscribe just to see it. Or unsubscribe and resubscribe. I could do it so, like, an animated GIF pops up and a little whoosh sound and a, like, you know, a walking taco or something, and it says, like, oh, so-and-so just subscribed to the channel. We could do that. That's a thing.
That's cool.
That we could do. Yeah. I also don't have the Facebook Live up over here anymore, so I can't see... you know, any captions or if anybody's reacting or anything. So yeah, I should have left it up because then I could see the reactions.
Hey Joe, what's new in old time hockey?
Well, last night on MSG, the Sabres eliminated the Toronto Maple Leafs, which is always a good thing because, you know, the less I see this logo, the better.
That's blown out from the light.
I know, but still. You can see the shape. They knew what it was. So, But the less I see that logo, the better.
Yeah.
And so they did that so that was last night. Now tonight is game 1 of the Stanley Cup Finals.
Okay.
Buffalo versus Dallas. Now I was paying extra close attention last night because there was a goal called back because somebody's skate was in the crease.
Oh.
So let me pay attention to this because this is important. This is going to be important by the end of the week when they show game 6 against Dallas. So they're showing the 2 games that we won. They're showing that first one tonight and second one tomorrow. And then they're showing game 6 on Friday, which is, of course, the game we lost and did not win the Stanley Cup in.
Yeah.
And, of course, it's not just Sabres fans who are like, oh, that's bullshit. Because there's a very popular Toronto Maple Leafs blog called Down Goes Brown. And, it's a hockey blog in general, but it's, based in Toronto. The guy's a Leafs fan, and a lot of the articles are based on the Toronto Maple Leafs. But he did an article of, mistakes on the Stanley Cup. And it says, in 1999, the Buffalo Sabres were mistakenly spelled the Dallas Stars. This is like, yeah, see, this guy's even getting in on it.
Nice.
So, I feel bad for this guy on the screen here. We're watching, I'm scrolling through Facebook, and this guy, he shattered the screen on his Helix. I don't know what happened.
Is it usable?
Oh, it's, they're going to fix it for him.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah. What did he do? It doesn't say what he did.
He
dropped
dropped
a guitar stand on it.
Oh.
And the screen smashed. So he was asking how to get it fixed in the UK, and somebody's I guess he's gone through line 6 and they're going to replace the screen for him. So
thank goodness.
Yeah.
That's an expensive piece of equipment.
And that's just like an actual Helix. That's more expensive than the one I have.
Yeah. Ooh, what's that?
That is
delicious.
That's meat of some kind. The Perfect Blend Family Farm. That's
6 pounds of something.
Yeah, it looks good. Looks
I don't
like
know
Janie
if it
Crash.
does look good.
Looks like Janie Crash and the Tall Men are eating well tonight.
Yeah. I'm sure once they're done cooking it, it'll look a lot better.
Hey, look, it's the GOAT. It's Michael Jordan, the best basketball player ever. Fight me. Anyway. Just scrolling through Facebook and just kind of looking to see if our stream pops back up in just my feed, or if I actually have to go to the page because I can't see if anybody's like reacting or anything. I guess there was like a Chicago Bulls like documentary series that was just aired, and so everybody's talking about Michael Jordan all of a sudden. And I haven't seen it. But I loved the Chicago Bulls back when I watched basketball, back when Michael Jordan was still playing, back when NBA Jam was a thing. So I should change the thing to we're playing NBA Jam. Fuck yeah, I love NBA Jam. That's my shit. Now I'll tell you, I don't have the Mortal Kombat arcade one up. Mostly because I don't have room. If I have the money, I'm getting that damn NBA Jam one. That was my shit. The only thing I wish is instead of NBA, whatever the fuck, the NBA Showtime or Hang Time or whatever the fuck third game they put in there, I wish they would have put NHL Open Ice, which is a game that doesn't get enough love. It was not the best, best designed game. It was kind of broken, graphic-wise and things like that. But, like, it was NBA Jam on ice with NHL players. Like, yeah, that game appealed to me. And I still will play it on emulators to this day if I, have an emulator anywhere.
Yeah.
Which I do. I just don't have it set up.
Where?
There's a monitor behind you and a laptop over there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That was part of a project I was working on, and then I'm like, I don't want to pay $100 for a video game controller. And now I'm like, shit, I should probably, pick back up on this and buy the joysticks I need. But that's another thing for another time, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Ooh, that's what I need. I need a picture of James Hetfield's face and just, yeah. Yeah. I can't even do it.
I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah. There we are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captions are getting into yeahs now. But I just wanted to have it up so if we're getting reactions or anything, I could see them. We could see the chat just fine in the streamer we're using here, but yeah.
So, hey, you know what I miss a lot?
What do you miss?
And, like, I've even cheated a little bit on this, is I miss hugs. And I have seen my mom twice since all of this has started, and you better believe that I have hugged my mother. So I'm wondering, are we all going to be a bunch of germaphobes now? Or are we going to go right back to shaking hands, high-fiving, hugging at social functions once we're allowed to socially mingle?
You should do elbow bumps.
I know, elbow bumps.
It's me and my buddy Dave were doing that at the Head PE show.
Yeah.
We weren't high-fiving or anything. We were standing like right, probably as close as we are, having a conversation.
Yeah.
Which is probably not good either. But, at that point there had been, that was the night that there were 3 cases. The first 3 cases were in Erie County.
Yeah.
And not in Niagara County where we were. So it's like, oh yeah, we're good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's knock on wood here. So far, so good.
He's yelling at me about knocking on fake wood. You just knocked on that fucking Walmart shelf.
It's the closest I can find. I'm not getting up for superstitions. Here.
She's going to knock on the toothpicks. She's knocking on the toothpicks. I fixed a guitar with those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I talked about that on last week's show, though. So we're
so.
not going to talk about it again.
It was really cool how you did that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the internet.
Yeah, it is indeed.
I got to see my kid this week. We haven't seen her since all this started. So her mom brought her by to talk for a little bit, and we
socially distantly.
Yes, she was. They were out at the car, and I was on the porch.
Yeah. And
so we were kind of just chatting about school and how we kind of took over her room for an office.
Yeah.
I
feel bad about it because I bitched about your ex taking over her room for crafting.
Yeah.
And I cleaned all your ex's shit out of there so that I just turned around and put your and my stuff in there.
Well, she's like, oh, I wasn't using it anyway. She comes over, she sits on the couch, she buries her face in her phone.
Yeah.
Plays Minecraft all day.
It's true.
Yeah, that's so it's not it's not a huge deal for her. She's just like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, honestly, most of the stuff that she has in there it's like toys that are a little young for her.
Yeah.
But I think she just like doesn't want to get rid of because like they're cool.
Well, I don't know if that's actually the case with anything. We got to actually like communicate with her about anything.
Well, remember I had her clean her room out. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of went through stuff, and all the stuff she didn't want is in the basement. So,
including that really cool Barbie roller coaster.
Yeah.
I got for $0.25.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah, my landlady was having a garage sale,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, that's cool. And like she was selling everything for like $0.25. I'm like, yeah, I'm buying that.
Yeah.
So I bought that, and I think I bought like some pots and pans or something. I don't
cool.
know. Yeah. But yeah. But I mean, like, even if we weren't doing the social distancing thing, we probably wouldn't have hugged because she's a teenager and she's like, yeah, okay,
Dad. You guys
Dad.
just don't hug
very
often.
She's one that runs in my entire family.
I know.
I mean, she's a teenager, so I love you, Dad. It's not in her vocabulary. And, like I said, okay, it's nice seeing you. I love you. She's okay. Yep. Bye. Teenage girl.
Yeah.
But we don't hug because that's not really it. Like, I was in my 30s before I was hugging my mom again,
Yeah.
My mom could probably verify if she's still watching it. But yeah, no, but it was nice to see her. You know, it was nice. She finally got to come by and say hi, and we haven't had her over because, you know, they both work in the healthcare field, and
you know,
she's working from home. He's been furloughed now, so they're actually like home. But you know, with them working in the healthcare field and you being immunocompromised, we don't want to take chances like that. So
yeah, definitely. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
You and your train of thought killed it.
Guys, I want to point out you can actually kind of almost read the road logos now.
I bet you can.
I can read the road logo if I get close enough. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I can see the road logo on your microphone. We're not sponsored. We would like to be. We love Rode. They make fantastic quality microphones. I actually have 5 Rode microphones. 5?
I don't know.
5. Yeah, I have 5 Rode microphones, and my mixer is a Rode Rodecaster Pro. Mm-hmm. So you know, maybe they should sponsor me because I use all their shit. I actually have 3 of these Rode Pod mics. Mm-hmm. My main voiceover mic is a Rode NT1A. Yeah. And I've got a Rode Go shotgun mic that goes on top of the camera or some shit. Yeah, I don't know what model that is, but it came with the camera.
That camera?
Yeah. Well, it didn't come with the camera. It came in the package that I bought with the accessory package that I bought that had the camera. And we used that in the all WNY. I wasn't using it for like things you might not know because I had my lav mic. Yeah. And also, like, when I would have my phone up as as my teleprompter, it was causing interference. But when we did the all WNY awards ad in 2018, with Shorty McGee and me, I shouldn't use McGee because I actually know a McGee, who's not short at all and is tall. But anyway, but yeah, the little short guy and I, when we were shoving each other, and then Scott came into the picture and said,
"Next time I see him, I'm gonna give him a hug and say, 'What's up, Shorty McGee?'"
Anyway, but yeah, that video we shot, the audio from that is straight from my from that Rode mic. Cool. So, and Scott's like, "Don't you want to check the audio?" I'm like, "It's fucking Rode, dude.
It's fucking Rode.
It's gonna be fine." Yeah, they actually put out a tweet yesterday. They're like, "Let's see your workstations with your Rode microphones," and I'm like, "Shit, my desk is a mess again."
It happens.
Like, fuck, I'm not cleaning it. I'm just going to scroll through and find the one I took the last time when I cleaned it. So I sent that. So, yeah. And then I captioned it like, yeah, there's an NT1A somewhere around here too. It's in a booth off to the side.
Which I noticed you have propped closed.
That's just, I never opened it back up after I moved shit out of the way to get in there and vacuum and all that. I should vacuum inside of there at some point.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
I wanted to vacuum up that corner over there where we had the costume box.
Good call.
Yeah.
Hey, there's change on the floor.
What else is new?
You know what I should do since you've been using the vacuum so much is I should teach you how to clean it out. Ooh, clean out the filter.
That's what I want to do is learn how to clean out a vacuum cleaner.
It's not so bad. If you do it, if you don't do it, then it gets really bad.
I'm sure.
And then it doesn't suck.
You know what I got to do? I got to clean my dust filters on my computer already. I noticed they were pretty dusty.
Where are the dust filters?
There's one on top, there's one on the bottom, and then there's supposedly one in the front, but I don't know where it is to take it off. I think I have to like actually take the front off. To get to it. I don't know. I gotta maybe look in the manual or something of my case. But yeah, I was kind of looking at it. It's like, ooh, that's pretty dusty already. Yeah. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to keep a computer on the floor like that either. So.
What are you supposed to do with them?
You could get like a little cart thing to put it on. I think which I think I might do once because I don't have room for that right now with this table. No. So I think once I put the desk in, like, I could just get a little cart to put it on over there.
Like
get
a
it
little
up
grocery cart.
Get it up off the floor.
Like, you know, the little grocery
yeah,
old people carts.
Yeah. That I almost bought.
Yeah.
I almost bought one.
Yeah.
Because I was like, shit. Like, without Instacart, I'm gonna have to do my own damn shopping.
Yep.
And luckily, I've been able to get Instacart and get it pretty quickly. Of course.
I know.
Of course, if I went to the store, I wouldn't have replaced diced pepperoni with
oh my
sliced
God,
pepperoni.
back to the fucking pepperoni.
That made me mad.
Did it not work in the salad?
It did, but it would have worked better with like mini pepperoni.
You can't.
And that's actually fucking made for salad.
You can't expect the shopper to be a psychic. They're just a shopper.
I'm clearly making a salad. Right?
I don't know anybody else who puts broccoli in pasta salad.
There's broccoli and there's we're getting laugh reacts again. There's broccoli, right? I put broccoli in the salad, and there's cheese and carrots, and like I'm obviously making a salad if I'm buying sliced carrots.
They're carrot chips.
They're carrot chips.
I eat those like potato chips.
Which of course I broke them in half because they were pretty they
big,
were long.
Some of them.
I was like, no, these got to be smaller. So I'm sitting there breaking up carrot chips, and then
you have to cut your pepperoni. You have to break your carrot chips.
I gotta do all this extra damn work.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Make baked ziti next time.
I am down.
Make baked ziti. We're gonna. I'll do a Facebook Live.
We'll watch cheese melt.
I'll say it's not about watching it cook. It's about watching you put it together before it cooks.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you think baked ziti, you think, most people think, okay, he's just going to put ziti and cheese and throw it in the oven.
Yeah.
It's not how it works. It's not how I do it. You'll see. We'll do it. We'll do a Facebook Live.
I am so on edge. I want to know. I want to know how you do it because I thought you made baked ziti by putting the ziti in a pan and baking it.
To each their own. That's still not how I do it. I don't know. How do you guys make baked ziti? Let us know in the comments.
Let's go back to hugs and handshakes.
Hugs and handshakes.
Are you
not allowed to do those?
No, when they lift the ban on when we're allowed to socially mingle. Do we go back to? Are we afraid of germs, or do we go back to hugs and handshakes?
I think we go back to hugs and handshakes, and
I think so.
I think there are going to be some people who are like, nah.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of those people are going to be like, yeah, I ain't even fucking going.
Yeah.
I think once there's a vaccine, people are just going to be like, yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we want now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm still waiting on Sweden to get herd immunity and see how that works out.
Yeah. Explain how that works.
So basically, it's everybody gets the disease. And then now, when the next strain of the disease comes along, it's basically your body has the antibodies to fight it off. So, what Sweden is going for is for everybody to have those antibodies. So that eliminates the need for a vaccine, and lets them get back to work, and lets them get back to shows and concerts, and movies and whatever else. They're not having to drop $20 to watch a theatrical film on their 40-inch TV. Of course, I think the plan was we were going to watch it on the projector, and I don't know how that ended up not happening.
I don't remember the details either.
WWE's got a pay-per-view. Should I watch that on the projector this weekend? That's
what day? Sunday.
Sunday. That's basically what I bought the projector for, was to watch WWE pay-per-views on it. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to watch it in here.
Really?
Or just on TV.
Is there other stuff on?
No, well, maybe this. Yeah, there's a new Simpsons.
Okay.
And a new Family Guy. And I'm sure probably a new Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
And what's the show in between now? Duncanville or some shit like that?
Oh, I don't know.
I was watching that. I've seen a couple episodes of that show.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Space holder.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Just like anything that comes on between The Simpsons and Family Guy.
All right.
Like, Bob's Burgers.
Right, absolutely.
I still got a couple episodes to catch up on Family Guy. I decided to start watching the episodes I've missed.
Yeah.
So I got through like 3 or 4 of them, and I'm like, okay, I need to sleep now because it's like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Your sleep schedule is getting out of control.
Oh, yeah. Well, my work schedule is getting out of control because I usually start work about 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I work until I don't have anything to do for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Or at least until like midnight the next night, you know? But I've been getting a lot of big orders. Like I'm sitting there last night, like, okay, I don't have a lot of orders. And then it's like, well, that one's 20, that one's 25, that one's 35, that one's 45. There's 100 and something bucks right there within like 4 orders. And I'm like, fuck. Okay, guess I'm working.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I got to factor in that I get a wrestling script every night.
Oh, yeah.
So that comes up, and as soon as that comes up, it's like, okay, drop everything, do that. He actually messaged me this morning, but by the time I got it, it was like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm like, I'm not even going to bother responding.
Oh.
And just wait till I get the script tonight, whatever it was. If it was super important.
He would have messaged you again.
Yeah. So I don't know what it was. Said big news and big story that just broke, and I need a paragraph. And I'm like, I'm not working right now. I'm busy. I'm just gonna ignore this. I'm gonna put all my shit in this storage bin, bring it down to the basement, and put this battery in this camera so we can actually do the show on a good camera.
Right.
Wednesdays are podcast days, man. I don't work during the fucking day on Wednesdays.
No, you sleep.
You
work. You get a lot of rest. You sleep.
I will work during the day any other day of the week, but I won't work during the day on a Wednesday because it's just like, this is podcast day unless like it's a good offer.
Yeah.
If it's a good offer and it's something that can't be done any other time, then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Which is usually WrestleMania. If you guys are familiar with the channel WrestleMania, I do voice them from time to time. You can help out the channel. They do have merchandise available now. Go on the channel and there's a link. Cool. I almost bought a WrestleMania t-shirt.
You should.
So it's like, oh, this t-shirt's $18. I'm like, all right, I'm going to buy it. And then it's like, when I get to the card, it's like, okay, you owe us $25. I'm like, oh. But the thing is, like, I know that's how much it costs to ship a t-shirt. Right. I'm skeptical about it. Like I don't want to spend $7 on shipping, but did we like completely miss a music break?
I think we did.
We did. Okay, well then this is the ToyBox Brigade. This song's called Sunday Afternoon. We'll be right back.
Morning talks and coffee.
the ToyBox Brigade on all WNY ThinkSoJoE show. Is a little late, just a little
bit. Sorry.
About 7 minutes late there from our usual times of song breaks. We just got kind of caught up in things, so it is what it is. I got a comment on one of my things you might not know videos.
Yeah.
There's a guy from Oregon.
Yeah.
And because I was saying Oregon. And he was like, it's just like, here we just say Oregon. Like, so I wanted to comment back, but I'm not signed in on that account on my phone. So I have to actually like go sign in on that account later and be like, dude, I know. Like, I have since found out that and have had people be like, hey, can you re-record this line again? Because it's not Oregon, it's Oregon. Like, okay, sure, if you say so. And then we watched New Girl. Well, we slept through New Girl, basically. And they lived in Oregon.
Did they?
They did.
I never realized that.
And there is a scene where they're, debating. They're talking about how to properly pronounce Oregon. Oregon. I don't fucking know. Whatever. If you live in Portland, good for you. You guys have a basketball team. That's all I know. Y'all got that crazy. They got that crazy donut shop too. That that makes all those crazy that they show on. They've shown on like Triple D and what's that other show with Unwrapped with Mark Summers.
I don't know.
I saw it on the Food Network. I don't know if that's actually the shows it was on. And they make these crazy ass donuts. And it's like, ooh, I want to go to that place, but it's in Portland.
That sounds worth the drive.
Yeah, all the way across the country just to. We're gonna go on the.
I have an idea, Leland, what you doing? Leland, you want to go to Portland? I'll buy you a donut.
I'm interested to see how they put Leland's name in the captions here now. We're gonna go. I have and then Leland.
That's pretty close.
Leela, what do you do anyway? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna go on the Oregon Trail just to get
dysentery from donuts.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. There you go. That works.
What a way to go.
Yeah. I know that's what we'll do. We'll ford the river. We gotta make sure we got plenty of oxen and food and clothing. A couple of extra axles.
I don't think I ever actually played the game.
I played the game last month.
You asshole.
You can literally play the game on the Internet Archive website, archive.org. They've got all the old like PC games that are basically free to play now.
That's cool.
I feel like I did a voiceover about the Oregon Trail too, but I could be wrong. Maybe I just watched a video that was about the history of it or something. I feel like I've recently read about the game.
I feel like you were talking about it not that long ago.
Probably.
Well.
I know I played it not that long ago because I was like, ooh, Oregon Trail, I'm gonna play. And it's a fun game. And now that I'm older and I can like actually know what the fuck is going on and understand like, oh, this is a game that's trying to teach me history. Like I get this now. When I was a kid in like elementary school playing on the fucking Apple IIe's,
right.
Like I don't know what the this is just a video game. Yeah. I get to play video games in school. We
had these like blast off rocket math video games that we played in computer lab that I really liked.
I'm watching the captions and it just takes out the swear words.
Yep.
Like fuck. But yeah, to me it was just a video game, and then like the ones I knew were educational were like the typing games.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, this word's coming down and you have to type it before it hits the bottom of the screen. Those are fun.
I was pretty bad at typing. Well, because computer lab we only had like once a week.
Yeah.
I was sick a lot as a child, so if I'm like sick and gonna miss school, I'm gonna miss school on computer lab day instead of like library day, you know? When you go and like actively learn stuff in the library. Which I guess whatever, you learn stuff in computer lab, but I didn't learn anything in computer lab because I always missed it. And maybe that's why I'm so behind with computers now.
Maybe. I always, that's how I learned how to type was, you know, put your fingers on the home row, and then they had the little colored stickers over all the letters so you couldn't see them. They? You know, so it's like, okay, well, you know, that's how I learned how to type was in school. And now I'm a pretty good typer. Yeah, I'm pretty adept at hitting the backspace key. if I fuck up, like I'll realize I've messed up and I'll hit the backspace key and be able to fix my mistakes. And I'm pretty good at that. But I love tech.
Yeah, you do.
Like I very much love tech. Like you were sitting in here, I'm just watching other people's tech.
Yeah.
Like other people's desks and shit. Just like,
yeah, he's like popping a tent over people's desks here. I'm like, what do I have to do to get your attention? What, build you a desk?
Well, I'm like sitting here like, ooh, look at that one. This dude, his desk was like built into the wall, and like the monitor, cool. It was double monitors, and then he could rotate his monitors, which I can do. I just don't have a purpose for it. I do want to get a third one that's vertical, just to have like email on or whatever, like weather reports and shit, just like a big giant phone screen, basically.
That would be cool. Ooh, especially if it was touchscreen.
Yeah. I don't know. I just but then I'm using up another port on my graphics card, and I've only got 4, and I need to what I would like to do is actually put another monitor in the booth.
Yeah.
But then again, I might hate that. So just because of the way I'm already running things.
Yeah.
And I'm running pretty smoothly, so I might actually hate that if I had another monitor in the booth.
Right.
Because then it's like, okay, well, I've got, you know, my DAW is here and my script is here, and then when I get out there, I have to move the DAW out here. So the only way I think I'd be able to do it is if I duplicated one of these screens and put it up, but nobody gives a shit about that except for me. So
no,
you know.
No, you lost me.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I love tech, and my desk is just covered in gadgets and gizmos, and
they all light up.
Yeah, they all light up. Well, I guess
most of them light up.
Speakers don't really. The
speakers don't light up, but I do have LED strip lights that we could put on them.
Yeah, I almost bought some LED. Well, because I was like looking at that pie pan light that the guy made, and I'm like, ooh, I could do that. And I'm thinking about like all these lighting things, and I'm like, I just fucking bought a light, and it looks great.
It does too.
And I could like dim it and just probably achieve a lot of these looks that a lot of the people on YouTube are trying to achieve with these expensive lights and cheap lights. And I'm watching a guy do a whole thing about here's lights you can get for under $50 for YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I like that one. Ooh, I like that one. Like, wait a minute. What the fuck do I need that for? I got this.
Yeah.
But I just love tech. I love gadgets. I love gizmos. I like,
just like Ariel.
Ariel?
I love gadgets and gizmos aplenty. Got oozits and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20, but who cares?
Is that from?
No big deal.
Is that the Little Mermaid?
I want more.
That's what we need is Disney flagging our shit. For first week with the new camera, we're off the air because Disney flagged our shit. Anyway, first week on Facebook Live, Disney's shutting us the fuck down. Yeah, but no, I honestly haven't seen The Little Mermaid since like they showed it in school.
They showed it in school?
Yeah.
Oh.
Movie days were awesome in school because I don't watch a lot of movies, and so it was always like, hey, cool, I get to see this movie. Like that was the first time I ever saw Forrest Gump was in school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And now you watch it anytime you need a good night's sleep.
I do.
Look at you.
It's a great movie. It's great.
It gets me so emotional.
It's a great movie, and I know you just said, like, I put it on when I want to fall asleep, but that's how I fall asleep, is I put on things I know very well.
Yeah.
And I just turn over and I go to sleep. And I just let it, I'm basically watching it in my head, so that's why I can fall asleep watching The Simpsons every night.
Right.
And also, or if I want to put on, I'll put on Forrest Gump and that'll put me to sleep, or Fight Club, or like Marilyn Manson's Mechanical Animals album is another good one to get me to go to sleep. Korn's Follow the Leader is another favorite of mine when I'm trying to sleep. And also, like, I can see how long it takes me to fall asleep because I'll be like, man, I haven't gotten to this part of the movie in forever.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten to this song on this album in forever. So it's but when I go to bed, I actually will watch like 2 or 3 episodes of The Simpsons before I like turn over with the intent to sleep.
It seems like more than that.
Well, what's funny is the episode I put on last night. Kevin had shared on Twitter that one of his coworkers, white coworkers, changed his ringtone for Cinco de Mayo to the Mexican hat dance, and I had replied that, full disclosure, I had Homer Simpson singing the Mexican hat dance as a ringtone. And that was the episode that was on that was the next episode in the queue when I came to bed last night and put it on. I'm like, oh, watching this.
Which was appropriate because it was Cinco de Mayo.
Yes, it was. Well, by that time it wasn't.
No.
it was 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I barely made it before your alarm went off.
Yeah, you got in bed at like 4:57.
I got in bed. The clock in the bedroom said 4:58, which meant it was actually like 4:53. And I'm like, did I beat the alarm? Did I beat the alarm? You're like, yeah.
Yeah, and in my head I'm thinking, yes, shut the fuck up. I have 3 more minutes to sleep.
I was just happy to be in bed. I wasn't feeling well. I'm just like, I could go to sleep now.
Yeah.
I don't have to work until like midnight tomorrow. I'm like looking, so I got past all that large group of orders, of large orders that were all right in a row. And I'm just like, okay, everything else is $5 and $10. So I'm just going to pull up 4 of these scripts right now, go record every single one of them, and then edit and send it. Like, that just feels quicker. It actually probably does save me a bit of time because I'm not getting up to go back and forth between the booth and back out here. So it probably saves me a minute or 2.
Yeah.
Not much time, but it feels a lot quicker.
It probably, your workflow is probably less interrupted.
Yeah. And that's a lot of the thing is like, I'll come out of the booth, I'll sit down, I'll edit, I'll deliver, and then I'll be like, okay, do I need to see anything on my phone? Nope. Okay. Do I feel like going back to work right now? So I think, gathering up a lot of those small jobs and just doing them all at once and then editing them all at once is probably the best way to go for me,
Yeah.
So.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah.
At least you don't have someone standing over you telling you, like, no, do it this way. Do one job at a time.
I was thinking of getting into producers and how they produce on the show and my first experience recording a song. And we don't have time for that now because we got about a little less than a minute left. Actually, a little more than a minute. But I was thinking about like the first song I ever recorded and how much to this day I still am like, why did I change these fucking lyrics? Because like he was, oh, you're in a heavy metal band, people don't care about the fucking lyrics, and so he made me change some lyrics, and it's like, you know what, my lyrics made way more sense than these fucking lyrics that are in here, oh well, whatever, what are you gonna do? That's over, done, ancient history at this point.
Yeah.
Ain't worried about it now, Now it's somebody else's problem. I just got to worry about the guitar riff and being told, hey, here, end your solo here, but I'm being told by an actual guitar player who knows what he's fucking talking about. So, So, we need to get out of here.
What do we
should have gotten out of here 3 seconds ago. This is Garrett Shea. This song is called Lifeline. Had to look again. And we'll see you next week on All WNY. Think So Joe Show.
See you guys.
Reach into my mind, pull out all the feelings shaking, not stirred. I'm broken, not hurt, not changing my mind. I'm falling behind. I'm wasted and scared, unsure and impaired. I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Calling on you now. Masterpieces I have found, disappearing now, coming back some way, somehow. All the memories painted on the canvas of delirium, in colors black and blue and white and red. And I can see the light of day, someone pulling me away with something you already said. I'm shaken, not stirred. I'm broken, not hurt, not changing my mind, not falling behind. I'm wasted and scared, unsure and impaired. I'm losing my mind, losing my mind. Can someone save me? The ones inside my head ring the bells again. The ones inside my head. Can someone save me? Can someone save me? Can someone save me? Can someone save me? I'm shaking, not stirred. I'm broken, not hurt, not changing